Does the thought of speaking in front of a crowd make your palms sweat? Do you feel your heartbeat race when all eyes are on you? If you do, you're not alone. Public speaking is one of the greatest fears in the world, and for introverts, it can feel even more overwhelming. But what if I told you that being an introvert actually makes you a better speaker? I'm the Darklight mentor, and I know what it feels like to struggle with speaking in public. There was a time when I avoided it at all costs, dodging opportunities, staying silent even when I had something valuable to say. But the day I realized that public speaking isn't about being the loudest in the room, it's about being the most impactful, everything changed. Here's the truth. Some of the greatest speakers in history, Barack Obama, Elon Musk, even Albert Einstein, were introverts. They weren't naturally loud or charismatic. They simply mastered the art of speaking with meaning, and you can too. So let's talk about how. First, own your introversion. You don't have to fake extroversion to be a good speaker. Introverts have a superpower. We think before we speak. That means when you do talk, your words carry weight. People listen. Use that to your advantage. Instead of focusing on how you sound, focus on the value of what you're saying. Second, prepare, but don't overthink. Many introverts fall into the trap of over-preparing and scripting every single word. While preparation is key, trying to memorize a speech word for word will only make you sound robotic. Instead, outline your main points and practice speaking naturally. Your audience connects with authenticity, not perfection. Third, slow down and breathe. Nervous speakers tend to rush through their words, but the most powerful speakers, they pause. They let their words sink in. Try this. Before you begin, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that your voice deserves to be heard. Speak slower than you think you need to. You'll sound more confident, and you'll feel it too. Now, let's address the biggest fear. The fear of judgment. What if you mess up? What if people think you're awkward? Here's the thing. Most people are too focused on themselves to judge you. And even if they do, it doesn't matter. Your job isn't to impress, it's to express. The moment you shift your focus from, how do I sound, to, how can I help my audience, your nerves will start to fade. And here's a trick that helped me the most. Find one friendly face in the crowd, someone who's nodding, smiling, or engaged. Speak to them. It'll feel less like addressing a crowd and more like having a conversation. One last thing. Your body speaks before you do. Stand tall. Open your posture. Smile. Even if you don't feel confident at first, acting confident tricks your brain into believing you are. It's called the confidence feedback loop, and it works. So, here's your challenge for today. Next time you speak, even if it's just in a small group, practice one of these tips. Then come back and tell me, what worked for you? What changed? Let's grow together. Remember, introverts aren't bad speakers. They're just thoughtful ones. And thoughtful speakers change lives. Tomorrow, we'll meet again. And I'll teach you something even more powerful. See you then.